Well, today on Punch TV, the collector, that's me, is going to do something a little different. Today I'm going to do an interview. I'm going to do an interview with Rhett Stevenson. Rhett Stevenson just put out a comic. He's doing 2 issues now of the comic. It's called SOKOS, and I read it, and it's really good. So I thought we'd have Rhett down here today to talk a little about it, because we have some announcements to make too, I think, on the book that I just heard recently as well. So let's talk about the comic first, SOKOS. Where did it start?
It first started when I went to university here in Saskatoon. I had the idea for it. That was like 2016. But the first issue never really got started until I went to Japan. And I got really great support from my friends I met there.
Yeah.
And then through that process, I ended up getting that first issue printed when I came back to Canada.
So basically then you went to Japan. How long were you in Japan for?
About 2 years.
2 years, wow, excellent. So you started thinking about the idea in 2016, and then you went to Japan?
Yeah.
And that's kind of a little bit, I can see right away, this has a bit of almost an anime or a manga feel to it as well. So.
Yeah, I've definitely been inspired from, or by Western comics and Japanese storytelling or manga. Yeah. I've taken inspiration from both cultures,
yep.
Like the different storytelling and the different artistic style, and I really think that's because of that. That's how I created SOKOS.
Awesome. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about what I said is the announcement. I don't know, maybe people know this already, but you're up for an award. What award are you up for?
I'm up for the Gene Day Award, so that's part of the Joe Shuster Award, so the Canadian Comic Book Awards.
Yep.
And that award, the Gene Day Award, is just one category of the Joe Shuster Awards, and that's for self-published Canadian comic book publishers.
How did you get nominated for that? Is that something that someone nominates you, they read it, or do you send it in and they look at it? And
it's actually all self-nomination, so
yeah.
you just have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Send a copy of your issue to the Joe Shuster Awards,
yep.
and then they judge whether or not you are accepted for the nomination, yep. And then after that, then they will opt up.
When are they going to announce the awards?
That I don't know for sure.
Did you know that Amazing Stories won an award also?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Years ago, back when we first started at this location, yeah. So yeah, that's really cool. It's a big thing. I know it's for Canada. Winning a comic award in Canada is a great thing, because you're competing against everyone in Canada for this award. So I hope that I'm really really happy that you did. So let's talk about the book. So you started off in 2016. You started thinking about it. Mm-hmm. So how did you get the awesome artist to get involved as well?
So for the first issue, that's again when I came back to Japan. Actually, my friend B, her sister Ashley is actually an illustrator. Or she draws, and she's actually from England.
Yep.
So it was through that, through meeting my coworker and friend, close friend, that ended up meeting Harry and ended up working together on the first issue.
So where is Harriet then? Is she in Saskatoon as well, or like?
No, unfortunately, she's still in United Kingdom, so we haven't really met in person except for one time.
But you met her once, and now
yeah.
she's doing your art. I think that happens a lot now with artists and writers. You don't have to be living next to each other to do this. You can actually, meet people. So how did you meet her? Just through friends?
Yeah, through B, and then through that we just ended up talking a lot online, and then when we parted ways, I ended up for the second issue, Eric Reyes.
Yes.
I went on Fiverr for that, and he's actually in Canada. In Toronto.
That's awesome. Okay, so I looked at the first and second one. The art is amazing in both. I noticed right away, though, you got some color in the second one. Is this like something that just started to do color in the second one, or?
Yeah. So I really wanted to illustrate the differences between the Omomoka ethnic tribes. The three. There's the Lakoko, the Sonaka, and the Tanako. There are some height differences between them, but they also have different skin colors. So like the Tanaco, the skin color is red, the Lakako is green, and the Sonoka is blue. So the color just really helps to show the difference.
To show the differences, and so the first one, you can tell right away in the first one the differences, because of the of just the style that it's been drawn in. But yeah, it's amazing. Okay, so basically then we're looking at somebody who's done 2 issues. When's number 3 coming out?
Number 3 should be out around August, September. We will be halfway done in March.
Yep.
So hopefully we can keep up the great work and all that.
Yeah.
And get it printed out in September.
How long does it take? How long did it take for each issue when you started number 2? How long did it take? Like from number 1 and you just started number 2 right away, and then did it take a long time to get going again, or was it?
Yeah. So issue number 2 actually didn't take that long. It was a shorter issue, only 9 pages, so it took less than a year. However, with the 3rd issue, we are returning back to the regular format amount of pages, so it's going to be 30 plus pages.
30 plus pages. And it's going to be large again, or are you going to go with the same large? Because I noticed that there's a little bit of a difference in size, but there's more, this one's just nicer and more compact, so.
Yeah, I might stick with issue number 2 format, but I see how it goes because it is going to be more pages. Yeah. But that might be something I would talk to the printer, which is actually located in Saskatoon, Uno Printing. So this is all going to be Canadian made.
That's exactly. Okay, Living Skies Comics. Is that you?
Yeah, that's my company.
Are you doing other comics as well? Are you thinking about doing other things in the future? Or?
Well, hopefully. That's the plan, maybe branch out. But at the moment, just try to finish the series and then see what happens there. Hopefully get.
Are you do you already have like an ending plan? The whole thing's one long story, or one story together? Yeah.
Cool. So it's a graphic novel, so it's going to definitely have an ending, but there might be sequels and all that, but that might be quite some time before we get to the ending.
I love the fact, it's always good to see people in Saskatoon that are actually doing, comics and getting out there and doing things, because, Saskatoon's like a great environment for the arts, and it's really nice to see when, you have artists coming in and they have their own comics. We love it here at the store. We love having, Saskatoon content in the store, and it's really good. Well, there you go. I really appreciate you coming down and seeing us today. It's amazing. I love the comic. I've actually, I'm waiting for number 3 to see how that goes. And I do like the colors. In number 2, it made it a little easier for me because I'm old. I have a hard time seeing black and white. Does that make sense? Anyway, all right. Thank you very much for coming in today, Rhett. I really appreciate you coming into the store. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.